Alright, so back to building my cavern fort here. In the last video, human traders showed up. We got some goods on the way to trade with them since then. I also decided I didn't like these, so I changed this spot. I think I'm gonna make a little viewing platform here, just for the heck of it. And I had an idea, which says I want to make this stuff deeper right here. In fact, I want to make it come all the way up to like I don't know, maybe up to here even. I think it'd be fun just to have a little lake out here in the cavern. So I'm gonna take this part out and construct here and do that for several levels and make a little wall here so this part will start filling up. I experimented with it a little bit and managed to do it without drowning anything, so we're going to do it again here real quick. But first of all, let's just make some hatches. Wait, these don't take general orders. We'll make what's the most common stone here? Let's make 4 diorite hatches. So, rock hatch. I had an idea about how to use these that I want to test out. So we'll do that in a minute once those are done. And in the meantime, we're moving stuff to the trade depot. And I remembered to make a little stockpile for my soap over here. I was also thinking I might move some of those other buckets down here. Maybe right there. Because right now they're all up here. You know, yeah, okay, they already cut that out. Let's just we'll do this. Is this empty? How much? We got date. These are avocado. These. Alright, so here's what we'll do. Oops. We'll make this stockpile hold the nether cap buckets. Oh shoot, we can't. Alright, we won't do that. Floor. Let's do this first. And I decided I needed to put a door here because forgotten beasts could come up here. How are we doing here? Alright. Trade. So we got some of the stuff that the elves dropped that wasn't going into my incinerator. Got clothes, and we got crafts and just junk that I want to get rid of. I always use when my floors start getting older and older. The main purpose of trading for me is to just get rid of all the junk that we don't need in a fort. And I don't usually use it to pick much up aside from more books from my library and like threads if I'm thread or cloth if I'm not actually producing a certain type. Like we're not producing silk here, but we'll maybe buy some from the dwarves later. So just pick those up and pick these up. Value almost 20,000. I think there might have been an artifact sock or something in there. Alright. Let's also do okay, we have to take that one out first. I don't really like that rule. You can't construct stairs without a space when you're going up through a spot like that. Alright, buckets. And we'll move 4 of them down to the other pile. Troll and a cave crocodile are fighting. Cave crocodiles are serious business. They'll probably kill the trolls. I fixed my floor again. Alright. Stairs. Orthoclase. Okay, I remember this happened to one of my militia babies is finally grown up. I think he'll make it down safely, though there's smart swords patrolling. Alright, got some buckets and we got some soap. Dwarves use up soap pretty fast once you give it to them. Might as well make some more, though. I think I still have tallow. See if I can do this right this time. Ash. And then lye. Wait. Actually, I want to see what exactly the lye requires. I think it might take a bucket. Alright. Needs ash. It didn't say. Maybe pots are fine. Alright. Ash. Lye. And then this one starts when that one's done. And then soap. Oops. Starts when that one's done. And I'm going to save it real quick. Oh, are they leaving? No. They just arrived. I'm going to leave my patrols out. And I'm going to save it before we do this part, because I'm not really interested in drowning my dwarves for this project. Alright, so what I was thinking about for those hatch covers was this. I've noticed before that you can put them on stairs like this that are up down stairs, and I was just wondering if that would block falling water. Fortunately, we didn't quite finish all 4. War Dog is fighting a giant chinchilla. Yeah, I guess we'll just forget about that. Fortunately, we didn't quite make 4 hatches yet. So I should have waited a little longer before I saved. We'll follow this one down. Maybe. Oh, it's gonna be a child. Alright. Alright, so, yeah, so I just want to see if this will block water. Play make-believe. Interesting, I didn't know that hatches had different images. I don't know if it's a quality thing, but anyways, cutting those out. This part's relatively safe. You just build walls around. The part I'm worried about is right here. Because I want to I could probably, let's see, let's follow this up. Yeah, I still want to cut this tree. Where can we dump those gems? Right here, I guess. Let's check upstairs to see if I still got a dump zone on here. Yeah. Probably fix this sooner than later so Forgotten Beast doesn't fly in there. Let's see if this worked. So water's hitting here. Huh, it did. That's pretty cool. Alright. Let's get a brave woodcutter over here. And while they're doing that, we're just gonna go across here. Okay, just make sure nobody fell off there. Alright, so... Oh, what are you doing, man? Oh, he went around the... Okay, let's forbid that log. Nobody can get it there anyways. Forbid those. So we're never getting those back. Alright. Let's dump these out. Is there anything else in here they can go for? Yeah, there's this. Just make it disappear. Alright. Enable that. come on. Here, we'll do it this way. Got it. Alright, and the last one here. Right now the tree is blocking it off actually, so it's relatively safe. But it should fill up past the trees eventually. Alright, and I'm going to smooth that because I don't think I'm going to construct any floors on this level. And there's that one. Now that'll start filling again. Across here. Actually, let's do it in the middle so it's faster. Should be there. And merchants are leaving. Oh, I suppose we'll take this block out while we're at it. Do we have stockpile space for those? Yes. Is there ramps to those? Right here? Yeah. So unforbid those ones. Just use a block that's already here. Alright. Keep going up. Right there. Oh shoot. Okay, sometimes suspend manager fails me, and it did there. Yeah, I don't know what's wrong with it there. Oh, did I turn it off actually? No, it's on. Alright. Let's wall this side off sooner than later. Alright, let's try it again. Yeah, that's right. Alright. We can at least start with these two. Oh, we don't need a wall there. Don't need to toss that either. Oh, okay, that was dumb. It's a good thing nothing happened there. Alright, so let's see. What's above this level? I think I want to bring the water all the way up to here. That'll be pretty cool. Just walking out on the branches here. I wonder if we're going to need to use a reinforced construction. That, or we could maybe... If I bring the water to here... okay. I don't know. Let's just go with it. Maybe we'll cut this tree right here. And this one. Yep. Unresponsive. There we go. And did he come down here? Nope. Oh, forgot this side. Huh, okay, let's turn it on and off. I don't know why it's not working for some of these corners. What was that? An eagle woman? Copper bolts. Alright, well, one of my sword masters is about to take care of an eagle woman. Assuming they can get up there. Maybe he died already. Alright. Let's not finish or leave this project half finished. I think we'll just we'll build this wall to make the lake go up to this level. That'll fill out these spots. We'll go ahead and finish this all the way up to here, so I can put more tombs on my stairs. In fact, we'll just cut those last two out right now. I wish I could smooth these stairs. Will it work if I put that one in? Yeah, so it's working sometimes. Alright, this is the last level one wall. Or is it? Wall here. Yeah. Oh. A great hairy sauropod. Hold on. There it is. Look at the moss. It's one of the things that kind of bugs me, is how the moss gets mixed up. I'm not going to watch him chase creatures around. So my Marks dwarf has a nice cloak on. And trousers. Alright, let's finish this up. Oh, okay. Wall. Yeah, we go all the way around on this level. I'm not gonna. So water will flow off right here. Might be. It might be a good idea to just channel right there to discourage invaders from coming this way. Then again, if there's water flowing off of here, it might just cause them to fall. Can they reach this spot? Should be able to. Okay. Come on. Just push. Are they in a burrow? It's paused. Yeah. Oh, we're unresponsive again. Alright, there it goes. Miners. I don't know what they're doing. Let's have this guy come try it. Oh, I see what's... Oh, I see. Should be able to come through here. In here. Oh, that's the problem. Alright. Trees in the way. We actually probably don't need to do this either. Still not gonna do it? Okay, there's still an issue here. Maybe this one? There we go. What's that? Mongoose Man? What are they doing? Squad equipment? Huh, is there bolts down here? I guess so. Well, hopefully they don't get themselves drowned. That part should be fine. Alright, we'll do the rest later. Make sure there's no gaps. Alright. There's something else we need to fix. Let's take that away. Which was this. Which essentially was just going to be decoration for the fort. Fantastic bedroom. I suppose we could do engrave some of this stuff. Let's not do those two. Oh, we already got that side. We could engrave the floors. In fact, that would make it a lot easier. Let's do that. We need to get us some legendary bedrooms for our Marks dwarves. They've been serving us well. Let's take these guys off patrol. Surely the humans are gone by now. Let's check the creatures. There's a war elephant. I wonder how long that's been there. And these guys are heading in. little viewing deck or something here. What are we fighting now? Chinchilla woman? You know, since the last video I went and checked the wiki on savage biomes just so I could try to figure out how long these things are going to be agitated, but I never really figured out what the answer was, so for all I know it could be the rest of the life of the fort. Alright, we're going to put... this time we're going with a copper statue. Ooh, Forgotten Beast. I wonder if that has a sprite. I guess we'll find out. How many? That's 5? Yeah. We have a lot of these ones. Now what are we fighting? Oops. Tendon has been torn. Must have just been contributing to the corpse pile over here. I don't know if we're ever going to get that cleaned up. There we go. Just a little thing in there to spruce up the fort. Could be a good time to do more bedrooms. Let's go. Let's go get those hatches that we used and remove them. Looks like we're going to have moss down here. How did those soap work orders turn up? And we're starting on soap again. Needs lye containing items. I got some forgotten beasts that are fighting. Huh. I wonder if 10 lye isn't the right amount for 10 soap. That just doesn't seem correct. I wonder if... So, like... We made more than 2. So I wonder if more than 1 soap bar is made per job. I don't know. We're gonna just cancel that. We got a decent amount of soap. The reason I'm wondering is because I don't actually make soap in a lot of forts. I usually just make the 5 from a hospital and then forget about it, but since my hospital was a little more occupied than it is for some of my forts, we used up quite a bit of the original 5, so... Alright, what's next? Could do... You know what? Let's finish the sheep pasture. And so oops. Let's do it like this. Okay, this part for sure. Except I kind of wanted to do floor around the whole edge. These spots. Okay, let's see. Could maybe make a few spots muddy here to make it bigger. Oh, we're saving. I think we will engrave the walkway on each side. Floor. I kind of want to move the nest boxes. How many turkeys do I have left? There's 2. Maybe we'll just put them on the top. That's a nice big fungi wood. Look how tall. That goes all the way up to the top. We're going to leave that. Alright, take these out. Alright, so if I just remove these, oops, here, let's take that one out. ahead and leave those spots in. Alright, we're gonna make that the sheep pasture. You know, I almost want to make a little bit bigger of a gap here so they can just walk through when they want. I guess I won't worry about it. You know, I'm going to do this. When did this guy claim a clothier shop? Cook thinks he's a clothier. Which one did he claim? This one? He's grabbing stuff pretty fast. Alright. Get rid of these. I don't think I'm going to engraver on this yet, because I'm going to try to put water on these spots. I was actually thinking of maybe sticking the leather worker up here. What could we do so that it's visible? From this level. If we put it there, maybe we put the shop here, and then the stockpile here. Oh, that scared me. For some reason. Don't ask me why. Alright, and let's kind of gather some of these boulders. Oh, unresponsive again. There we go. Might as well do the walls for this area while I'm at it. Alright, we started construction. Alright, walls. workshops. Try it again. Click the right one. There we go. Put it right there. Schist. There we go. We'll go ahead and engrave around that. Just created a wolf face veil. Hey, I wonder if my Apprentice would like that, or Duchess. She's a Duchess now. The caravan has arrived. They're gonna take my road. That's nice to see. Time for these guys to go back out. Let's how many do we got this time? 4, 5, 6. The wolves are howling. I feel like that's less. Only 6. A gigantic skinless deer. It has a round shell. A deer with a shell, okay. And it has a bloated body. Beware its poisonous sting. Alright, let's go check that out. That's not any deer I've ever seen before. It's okay. Alright, and they agreed. The squad came out to greet them. Alright, where were we? Before I get too distracted. Oh wait, so that's cavern floor. We won't engrave around there yet. Or here. Construct stairs there, there, and there. Okay, I guess we can still train our dogs out here. Why does it look like I messed part of that up? It's because I did. Here we go. There we go. Should have a goat or something too. No, it's a llama. Oh, there's still webs in that tree. The merchants are unloading. Okay, one there. One there. Let's just do one each spot. It'll get less dumped around that way. I will do that in a minute. Alright, we don't need anything. Oh yeah, you know, so you can remember how to do symbol of office. Need some more chests, armor racks, and weapon stands too. Face veil? Where's that face veil? Okay, let's actually go to objects. A bulky llama wool face veil. Wait, what was that called? Tech something? Yeah. It's this thing right here. I want to see what it looks like if she wears it. Alright, we got these spots. Oh, and we forgot to... that needs to be its own pit pond. There. Alright, we got that one. Now build out a little bit. Okay. So got a cavy boy living in there. Wait, why didn't they do this one? Oh, because I forgot to set it. Alright. I feel like it should have... Wait, what did the bolt thrower say? 1,000? Okay. Alright, getting rid of the worn clothes. I think I have a lot of plump helmets sitting around too. Just do 2. Oh yeah. Here. What's this one? Gems. Gems. Alright, here's the clothing. Alright. Should get some farmer shops set up for this. Could be... This is what? 7 times... Well, anyways, it's like 100 yarn there. It's probably sitting in the butcher shop. A llama in a cage. Oh, that's... Wait a minute. Distance 125? Did stuff get dropped? It appears so. There it is. Darn it. I hate that. How much stuff did they end up bringing in? Well, they still made it. I'm sorry, I'm confiscating some of your stuff. Maybe we can trade that stuff back to them. You think they would mind? Where was Cage's at? Here we go. The llama. Better not sell him a gazelle woman. It's probably going to take quite a while to haul that stuff in. Fire opal figurine. That's also outside. Actually, we don't need to sell these ones. I need to get more cabinets, so they'll just stuff their things in the cabinets. This is also outside. Oh, look. One of my forgotten beasts got turned into a heck of a good meal. Let's look at that. Is it here? Oh, there's a bunch of them. Oops. Whatever. Alright. Where were we? Prepared meals. Quivers. Also outside. Now that I mentioned that, I do have an awful lot of food. How much room is in that stockpile? Oh, there's still plenty. Let's get rid of those. Alright, that's going to take a while. I think we'll just swear up. Most of the tanned hides are probably here, but there's also some right here and here. I think they would probably all fit here. Leather. Where's leather? Right there. Creatures. A lizard woman. I could probably make that route a little shorter. You know what? It don't matter. It's fine. What about this guy? Construct building. Oh wow, why was there an orthoclase block out here? He must have dropped it or something. Somebody did. I think this was the one that has to use a crutch. The legendary crutch walker. I don't remember what happened though. Her left upper arm is gone. Oh, okay. You forget this for a minute and suddenly that happens. Which is why I didn't engrave around it here yet. How are we doing here? Almost got that stuff in. Oh, okay, let's have the fort run through some miasma while we're at it. That'll be good for moods. This guy's got the blue peahen cage. Luckily the kids are over here playing in the mist generator. Alright. Let's do a few more we can then forget about. Oops. That one's got that cage. This guy's going to clean somewhere. That's usually one of the things people recommend you do when you're going to go into the caverns is just turn off cleaning. Because forgotten beasts and stuff will fight in here and just turn the place into a bloody mess, but you can't turn off cleaning if if you actually want to have a clean fort, you kind of have to make some kind of cleaning labor or something and have like a... Well, monster hunters are a good choice, for example, but I only got one. And he's just worshipping non-stop since I moved the guild halls. Oh, yeah, we'll leave that there. I think I'll do these walls after the traders leave. Alright. One more. Then we're going to remove this stuff and maybe someday the pasture will be complete. How about those nest boxes? We only have 2 left. Well, we'll just put them over here. What? Where did they go? No access to nest box. Make at a workshop first. Alright, he's sleeping. Should probably make it in time. Not too worried about the skill level though. Is he legendary or she's legendary? He's on the way anyways. There we go. They totally don't mind me trading their stuff back to them. I didn't really get much stuff. I guess I traded too much to the humans. I could probably turn up my crafts again, since I got way too many stones sitting around this place that I'm not going to use. Let's buy another one of these. We can use them to decorate or something. Hey, you know, I'm going to also buy a bin of spider silk cloth for moods. And more books for the library. Oh, okay, I actually spent a lot, huh? Alright. Yep, turn that place into a mess. My only complaint about doing this is you can't get rid of the mud. I mean, I guess I could use DF hack if I knew how, but... see if those nest boxes found a stockpile yet. I don't understand what happened to them. I had 4. Did I sell them? No. Shouldn't have. Oh well, let's just make a couple more, I guess. What did I see there? Oh. Alright. Still the spot. Better do the top half first. I feel like I messed this corner up. I kind of did. Maybe that's why I had one here too. You know what, we'll do it like this. Alright, you got the leather hauled. And take goblets out. Leather. Oops, take standard out. See what I have this set to. I think I set the armor to standard and well. Oops. Armor, leather. Here, we'll just do it like that. Oh, we're missing a spot. I really love legendary engravers. They go so fast. Alright. See how that looks. Oh, okay. Alright. I think it looks pretty cool. We're gonna finish the walls on this level, I think. Shouldn't take too long. Yeah, I think it's fine to dig there. Oh, okay, what are we fighting? Dingo Man. 8 kills. Alright, they're still inside. Alright, walls. Oh, okay, we're fighting again. Just turning them into a bloody mess. Whatever they were. Mongoose woman. Don't stand a chance against legendary sword dwarves. You know what? Let's smooth these real quick. I think it's probably safe. More people managing to pick up dyed clothing. Oh, you know what? Before I forget, let's see if our Baroness ever put on her face mask. Huh. She did, but it's not showing up on her portrait. That's a little disappointing. We missed a block there. Oh, actually, man. My sword dwarves are getting a lot of experience. At least they're giving my Mark dwarves a break. What is this kid doing? Just playing in the creek. Door. I think we should only have one kind. Yep. Alright. We'll go ahead and do these ones. Eagle Man. It's already been chopped to bits. How much schist do we have? 84. What's this one doing? It's getting some provisions. Alright, the merchants are leaving. I'm gonna ride out with this guy. His name is Cadel Mannermeers. He didn't feel anything driving through our bloody mess. Alright, these guys can go take a break. Because the merchants have left the map. Alright, I think it's looking pretty good. Oops. Let's actually take that one out. Oosh. Omethu Abba. A towering worm composed of steam, has wings and is a bloated body. Before that, put the last block in. Schist door. Oh, looks really cool. Doesn't really look like steam or whatever it was, but troglodyte. Was killed by a giant spider. So these are basically the reason why you never want to do an open cavern fort like I'm doing now in the second and third cavern layer, because they're dangerous. What are these rocks got over here? Alright, let's dump those. Someone must have... Might as well do this level while we're at it. Not quite sure what I want to do for this level, because I can't remove my levers. And we still have to do that side. the bucket is full. Huh. Interesting. Alright. Onto this side. Just dump those here. Work orders. I was thinking, where are my crafts at? So I got them set to 21 per month. You know, I'll just leave it there. Wolverine. Probably getting shot by Mark's dwarves. Nope. Was there... So I don't have any axe dwarves. I don't know who was fighting that. Because the merchants should have already left. Got a guy reciting poetry. You know what I would probably like to get more bedrooms though. So we got less clothing scattered around. So after we finish this little hot spot and some high ceilings for the Baroness. We'll do another bedroom layer right here. But before then, I'm going to end the video and I'll start the next one up in a minute.